Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the Bills going up against the Steelers. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 11 matchup.
Steelers, Bills on EA Sports. Getting set now for a Week 11 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Simms. We have a little upset special coming your way today. One team's unbeaten.
Yeah, we do. And it's tough for an unbeaten team when you talk about Week 10 because you can't get ahead of yourself. You can't start thinking, oh, what would it be like if we have an undefeated season? Oh, maybe this is the year we're going to the Super Bowl. Forget all that. Try to do your best to put yourself in position just to win today's game.
The Steelers are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The top team in the AFC East will be kicking it away and getting this game started. We're underway here.
They'll take it at the 20.
Roethlisberger is going to be at quarterback today. One of the best passers in this league. Currently in the top 10 when it comes to a quarterback rating. First down at the 20. Bell's got it on the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Second down here after that run play. Roethlisberger with the give. Bell's tackled right at the 28. Here's a look at the Steelers' offense. They don't scare anyone when it comes to their running attack. The Steelers now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The Steelers take it from the 28. Brown's got the catch and the first.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
First and 10. The reception by Martavis Bryant.
When it's man-to-man defense, what do? It's you against the receiver, and that time the receiver won. Also a nice throw by the quarterback.
Second down coming up. Roethlisberger comes out in the pistol. Bell's handed the football. And that's Jackson in on the stop. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bills defense. A week ago, this is a bunch that forced 5 turnovers. Ball at the 47. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Reaches out and grabs it. Brought down at the 26.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
It's first down as they head to the line. Here's the first snap after the big play. Sankey's taking the handoff. And pick up about 4.
Sankey's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. The Steelers come out with a split backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Knocked down as he fires it. That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down. From the shotgun. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play. The Steelers come out in a bunch set. The Steelers from the 22. Looking across the middle. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Steelers know that a 4th down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side. Bell is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down and 8. Finds his mark. Gains 5.
The Bills defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
Roethlisberger's got everybody split out wide. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Browns tackled down after a gain of 5.
Nice job by the offense getting it inside the 1-yard line. Let's see if they can push it over the next play for the 7 points.
Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. First and goal. Bell will get it on the toss. What a way to start the game. First possession touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
Driving extra point is good. Roethlisberger certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. He'll have a chance to take off. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Well, Jim, we know this quarterback, he couldn't wait for this game to start today. Not only did they win last week, but it's how he played. He was, hey, there's only one word for it. He was special. Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
The Bills have it at the 24. Picks up 8 here.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
After running it, it's second down.
Get ready.
Looking at every option. Catch made by A.J. Green. Green's marked down at the 34.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
This play set up by the long gainer. Will go ground. He's tackled right at the 31.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Get ready. Spread 38.
Space to work. Shazier's there that time for the tackle. Third down. To take it down.
Coming to the line at the 15.
The Bills bring in an extra tight end for this play. Green's got it on a pass that has some heat.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal from the 3. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And that'll be a gain of about 2. Here's the Bills lineup. They've had a hard time this year moving the football through the air. Press coverage all the way. All as we begin the second quarter. Inches to go.
Let's go.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run. Can they call a play the defense hasn't seen yet to this point today? So it's third and goal. Touchdown ties it. I can't wait to see what the offense decides to do.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Let's go.
And the second quarter is underway. Breaks the plane, and he's got the touchdown. Phil, we're early second quarter, and things suddenly are all back to square one. All tied up after that touchdown.
This game is shaping up to be something special. I like the feel of it. It's exciting. Can't wait to see what happens here in the rest of this quarter.
Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 7-7. Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. Brown's going to start his return. The Steelers
coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Bell takes it out of the eye. Has the first down and a whole lot more.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
The ball is spotted right at the 46. First down at the 46. Bell's going to secure the handoff. They'll mark him at the 41. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game. The Steelers are tied up in what's been a fun game up to this point, partner. Bell's been really effective in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, the game is tied, and I'll tell you why it's tied. You said it right. The running game is absolutely kicking it out there, and they're taking names, if you know what I'm saying. And this running back, one of the best in the NFL.
Second down and 5. Brown's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. Third catch today so far. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass.
Roethlisberger has now completed 4 in a row. Nowhere to go, as this will be a loss of 3.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Steelers from the 22. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Early in the second quarter, and they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
The kicker's ready to go. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. Sammy Watkins returning to the field as we get ready for this next drive. It's been a down day for him so far, Phil.
It has. And, you know, if you want to get this team going, you want to find a way to get some momentum on your side. Find a way to get the football to your star wide receiver. He's the guy that makes it happen. And if you get him the football, it can just pick this whole team up and give them a much better chance to win.
Second down and 11. Shazier's going to make the tackle. It'll be third down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. He's turning ahead. And he is brought down at the 39.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
The Bills have it at the 39. Back to the ground.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 4 on the play. Second down and a long way to go. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it is thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
3rd and short following the completion. Playing press coverage to the outside.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
Has the reception all alone.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
The Bills will take the snap from the 40. Looking for some daylight up the middle. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd down and 7. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
They come to the line at the 28.
Get ready.
First down at the 28. Gets the handle here. Picks up about 2.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped before a short gain.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Let's go. Break 38. Break 38.
The Bills snap it at the 26. Mitchell's all over the ball carrier.
The Steelers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
This has been a long drive so far. The Bills will approach this play from out of the pistol. The Bills from the 27. Flag is out. And in for the touchdown. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Bills have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. And the extra point is good. The Bills were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. He's got a chance to return this one. Still powering ahead, and he's out of bounds. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. The Bills lined up in the nickel. First down at the 35. Got drilled as he throws it. And now they'll try over again on second down. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Finds Brown. Brown's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. The Steelers are really battling in this game so far, and one of their main weapons has been this passing game. Roethlisberger's really been stepping up so far.
The passing game is keeping them in the game. There's no doubt about it. And listen, the league has changed so many rules to help the receivers and the quarterback, and these guys are taking advantage of it.
And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Bills offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
First down at the 20. Watkins has got the catch and the first.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
The Bills take it from the 38. Intercepted. Going to take it the distance. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
The Steelers getting set now for the point after. And a flag is down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So a roughing the kicker call, that could be a game changer here. How about it?
Oh, it is a game changer. It's just not only you get the football back, you get better field position. Now you can score a touchdown. Just a foul that you can't do in a game like this.
Tackles made. That return's good for about 20. The Bills had a shaky first quarter offensively, but what a different story here in the second, and that has tightened this game up.
Yes, it has. Boy, you can tell they're in rhythm, and you know what? You just see it in the offense. When they get that rhythm going, their confidence is flying, and the coaches are over there. They know whatever they call, it's going to work.
And at the 25, he'll be brought down. The Bills are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Steelers come out in a dime package. Second down, 4 to go. Woods with the catch. He's taken down at the 35. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. First down here.
The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback.
From the gun. Bud Dupree with the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
We've reached the intermission, and soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Bills talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
A.J. Green with an amazing catch.
The Bills, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Bills have it at the 44. They're all over them behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
The Steelers' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
And here we have second down. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Brought down at the 44.
Now, careful, you can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
The Bills need to get to the 34 for a first down. Third down and 11. Stands in the pocket. Locked in on a foot race to the end zone. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. That touchdown ties the game here in the early stages of the second half, Phil.
What a job. Way to come out in the second half, early in the third quarter, and just getting it done. Man, that makes you feel good, and I know the coaches are pumped up about that.
Got a tie game now, getting set to kick it off. The score's 21-21. They're setting up the return. Shakes past the defender. And they have this return completely covered, tackling him inside the 15. The Steelers have gone up top all day, Phil. Roethlisberger's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Bell's going to take the handoff now.
Steelers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 2nd and 11. On the money. Tackle down at the 22. That's his first reception today.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
3rd and short. The give this time to the fullback. First down at the 27. Bell's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Bell's trying to be patient. but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Bills' defense now is going to go nickel. Roethlisberger from the gun. He's hit as he throws it. Third down on the way. Roethlisberger's going to take it from the gun. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Steelers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it.
The Bills ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
We've got a nail-biter going on in this one, and that's saying a lot considering that their running attack has been completely shut down today.
Yeah, the offensive line has had no chance in the run game. They are getting overpowered, and sometimes when it happens like this, forget about that run. Just drop back and try to win the game throwing it.
He's in the clear. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. And at just about the midway mark of the 3rd quarter, they are out in front thanks to that touchdown.
When you score a touchdown somewhere in the mid-3rd quarter, what that does for your football team, you start thinking about ways that we can close the deal so we can find a way to get this game over with and still be in the lead. It's up to the defense. Be aggressive and make it happen.
And he'll start his return. And he's met head on right there at the 20.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Steelers line up, split backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Martavis Bryant makes the catch. Bryant's marked down after a gain of 9.
The Steelers have been awesome today on 1st down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
2nd and 1. Bell's got it on the handoff. Bailey's the one who brings him to the ground.
The Steelers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Now 1st and 10. They'll run it off the toss. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Bell's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
First down at the 34. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 47. The defender able to knock it away.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, It's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Malik Jackson chases him down.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The Steelers call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's 3rd down coming up. Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
And it's swatted away.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Gets it out for the completion. That's a gain of 6.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
The Bills go with the dime formation here on defense. Out of the shotgun formation. They're going to get him here for a sack.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there and they sack the QB.
Phil, they just cannot continue to move the football into scoring position and come away with nothing to show for it.
No, not when you're talking about where we are in the game right now, Jim, and you miss that field goal. It changes your strategy and everything you're going to do from here on out. You must get more aggressive, and you're going to start right here on the defensive side. I'd start blitzing the other team's offense.
They have the lead, but they have no running game to speak of to this point. That may change here down the stretch, trying to take the air out of the football.
Yeah, you're going to have to run it some just to work the clock and try to get the situations in your favor, but maybe every once in a while, fake that run and get an easy pass to keep that clock moving.
Gains 19. That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
The Bills will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. The Steelers will come out in the dime. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Almost intercepted.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
And give that reception to A.J. Green. As you look at the numbers, and they're impressive, it's business as usual for this quarterback, Phil.
Another big day, another big stat day. Jim, I just can't relate to these numbers. The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play.
Makes the reception. They'll mark the football at the 22. The Steelers, one of the best in the league at getting after the quarterback, but today no pressure, and they're paying the price, Bill.
They are paying the price, Jim. You know, you look at this, you can't always expect your defensive line or your defense to get pressure on the quarterback. When you don't, the defensive backs must come through with good pass coverage. They have not done that here. The Bills really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, his quarterback, he is always ready to go.
First down at the 15. And that's a gain of 9. The Steelers pride themselves on their defense, but it hasn't been a strength for them here today.
Yeah, they do. But listen, it's not working today. They've been out there for a lot of plays, and you know what is happening? They have fatigue. And when you have fatigue on the defensive side, what goes? You can't think clearly, and you just keep making bad mistakes.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Has his man. Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. And the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football. And this guy's taking advantage of it so far here today.
He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown. That touchdown may have given them all the points they need to put this game away, partner.
Well, they've controlled it almost from start to finish, Jim, so that drive was impressive. Now let's see if their defense can just finish it off. If I had to guess, I like their chances.
The Steelers set to return the kick. A touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down at the 20. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Second down after the incompletion. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Throws the pass. That's a gain of 6. That's his 4th catch of the day.
When you see defenses playing man-to-man coverage, what they are saying, we are going to force the quarterback to make an accurate throw. Well, that time, that was accurate. That's why they got the completion.
The Steelers snap it up at the 26. Antonio Brown has the catch. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Makes the catch. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. The Steelers still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Roethlisberger's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, the play calling, all good.
The catch by Bell.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
And Brown brings it in.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
They are staring at the end zone just a yard away.
Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. First and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Bryant's second touchdown of the game. Well, the offense puts up the touchdown, and now, Phil, it's kind of out of your hands if you're the quarterback of this team. You've got to rely on your defense. to step up and make some plays.
Yeah, sometimes as an offensive player, you get tired of hearing about the defense, and they're always talking, all the offense needs to do this. Now the tide has turned. Let's see if this defense can get out there and get it done.
Makes the catch at the 7. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Bills will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players, they are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. The defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
The Steelers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. 3rd and 10. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Aggressive call by the defense. They stopped the offense. Now they got them in 4th down, and let's see if their offense can come out and maybe win the game here late in the 4th quarter.
And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
First down at the 20. Bell's handed the football. The ball is fumbled. The defender downs him as he's already on the ground. That makes it official. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. At the 31, here we go.
Let's go. 38. 38.
Second down and 12. To the ground. Shazier's there to make the tackle. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Now looking at 3rd down. The Bills need to get to the 19 to pick up a first down. Surveys. Heaving it down the field. A near interception that time by Boykin.
The Bills really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Carpenter set to attempt the field goal. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. Phil, that's a field goal that all but clinches it.
Yeah, it did, Jim. And listen, it's been an exciting day and a good day for the offense. And how appropriate that field goal drive. It just gave them the victory.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. Talent is all over this field, especially at the wideout position. where we've seen these two guys put up big days as expected.
Yeah, we were expecting them to do well today, and they have. There are so many awesome receivers in the NFL now, but there's no doubt. These two guys, they're two of the best.
The Bills sat at the line. Dime package. First down at the 18. Roethlisberger sends it to Brown. That's his 8th catch of the day. Here's a quarterback who is one of the best, and he's showing that again today, Phil.
Yeah, he is, Jim. You know, during the offseason, he worked so hard on his football game, learning to make better decisions, but he really works hard on throwing the football, and that's why he's one of the more consistent quarterbacks in the NFL.
Pulls it in. He's tackled right at the 43. Second down after that pass play. Roethlisberger set. Empty backfield. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's wide open for the grab. Just 2 minutes remaining, and first down is coming. 2 minutes to go in the second half. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. There's a flag out. Makes the catch in the open field.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. First down. Pressure on every snap now. The Bills defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First and 20. Has his target. Tight end has not been a problem lately. This guy, as you can see by the numbers, continues to thrive.
He's one of the best in the NFL, isn't he? And every week he just finds a way to get it done from the tight end position.
First and 10. All the way home, just in time, a late touchdown. While that touchdown edges them closer to the lead, it may be a case of too little, too late in this game, Phil.
Well, it could be, Jim, but listen, I'm going to say this. It's never over. Remember 2015, the Seattle Seahawks had the Green Bay Packers in their place. I thought the game was over many times, but the Seahawks hung in there, and they found a way to pull it out.
The Steelers late in the game looking to get the ball back on the onside kick. They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it's a tough spot for them, Jim. We know that. You're going for the onside kick, and you're trying to recover it. I think their chances are about 1 out of 10, and that time it was not on their side.
Looking at the stats now, you see two wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus on him and see if he can get it done. But I'll tell you this, in the NFL now, you need 3 good wide receivers on every single team.
First down at the 43. They give it to him on the counter.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep 2 hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Let's go.
Takes the knee. The line of scrimmage, the 48. Takes the knee. It was a nail biter, and there's no such thing as a bad win. There is, I would think, a bad loss, though, for somebody out there today like this team.
Yeah, you're right. There's no such thing as a bad win. All wins have one thing attached to them. Man, that was great. And but to lose in a close game and for where it's so hard fought, it really, really hard to take.
For Phil Simms and all the crew.